So the Indiana Fever might be cooking, you know. They might be cooking. And this move right here will give the Fever the best backup point guard in the WNBA. I'm just putting it out there. This move, the Fever will have the best backup point guard in the W. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is the best backup point guard in the WNBA. So, you look at this hashtag here, and this is from, obviously today. You looked good to me yesterday. And this is, by the way, in response to Ty Harris. This is Ty Harris. And if you guys are happy with the Fever signing Ty Harris, subscribe. We are trying to get to, well, the number is not there. We're trying to get to 58.4K by the end of the day. If you're excited, please subscribe because this is huge. This is actually a huge one. So basically, Ty Harris, people were calling her injury prone. It's one of those things where it's like, if people don't know you, you're injury prone. Because I remember I've seen people like, oh, Fever needed to get rid of Temmie. Temmie's injury prone. Temmie's, until other than the season that Temmie played with the Fever, Temmie hasn't been injured in her life. Like, oh, she missed this amount of games last year. It's like, yeah, she went to Eurobasket. But if you don't know about Ty Harris, like you ignore last year's stats with Ty Harris. They weren't good. Let's not get it twisted. She played 16 minutes a game for Dallas. Started the year injured. Got injured after 5 games. Look, it wasn't great. But look at what Ty Harris did the year before. 10.5 points per game. 40% from 3. And she is a low turnover, good shooter, good off-ball point guard. She is what I've said, where it's like the Mario Chalmers type point guard. And I'm not going to lie. I just didn't think Ty Harris was going to be available. But teams don't have money to spend on guards. I'm looking through all the teams and I'm looking through cap space and stuff. The odds of getting Ty Harris is like legitimately it's one of those things. But again, Ty Harris back in the lab showcasing in front of some special guests, feeling feverish, WNBA free agency. At Ty Harris, she ain't sick, but definitely might have a fever. I think she's from Indiana. She played, her best season was playing for Steph White. Like her best season was playing as a starter for Steph White. And she's not a starter, but she's not bad. Like she's not bad. Like she's really not bad. Like Ty Harris, like I'm not mad at this, man. Ty Harris will be, she'll be the best backup. Like this is, I don't care. Forget about Ari. Forget about anyone. This is a level above. This is a level above Ari. This is a level above Odyssey Sims. This is a level above, 7 levels above Coulson. This is a player that can start, if Caitlin, like you hope Caitlin doesn't ever get injured. Played for Steph as well. This one too sounds, I don't know who this 497 person is. But if this happens, I reference every Fever offseason article wrote about because I 100% nailed to the wall. Man, I didn't think we were going to be able to afford her. And I hate saying this, she's a better basketball player than Lexi Hull. Like, I love Lexi. Hull. Genuinely, she is a better basketball player than Lexi. So this is proud dad, Ty Harris. Okay, so is this Ty Harris's dad? Ty Harris's father. On April 9th. How did nobody see this? She ain't sick but have a fever. Like, how did nobody see this up to this point? Ty Harris back in the lab in front of some special guests feeling feverish. Like, how did nobody notice this? This was yesterday. Like, it does sound like, and again, if you're looking at these posts right here, by the way, I've been hurt twice in 6 years, a rolled ankle, sat out for 4 days, and it was in the playoffs 2024, and my surgery beginning of last season. You look good to me yesterday. Posting. Ty Harris is needed in Indy. Could we be signing her? She did play for Coach White in Connecticut. Eyes emojis. Man, how did this not get noticed till today? How did this not get noticed till today? And first of all, shout out to people for noticing. Shout out for Ken tagging me in this. This is a fantastic signing. Like, this is fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic. Like, screw the points. Like, the way Ty Harris plays, she's a near 40% career three-point shooter. She's a plus defender. She can play with Caitlin. And by the way, she played really, really well last season with Paige. Like, I know it was 5 games and there were limited minutes. If you guys don't remember, a lot of people were asking for Ty Harris to play with Paige. A lot of people were asking for Ty Harris to play with Paige. Like, this is a really good signing. And look, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. If it turns out Ty Harris has a poor season, who cares? This is one of those things where it's like, it makes a lot of sense at the time. She's not old. She's 27 years old. She's 27 years old. She projects to improve. Like, she's in her peak right now. If you sign her for a multi-year deal, like, you're probably getting her close to the vet minimum. She's just come off a missed season. Maybe she signs a bet on yourself 1-year deal. Like, a bet on yourself 1-year deal is more than possible for Ty Harris. But she is a player that, look, she was one of the biggest pieces. And this is one thing that I don't think people understand, is that Ty Harris was one of the main pieces in the, she was one of the main pieces in the trade that got Alyssa Thomas. They got an MVP candidate to Phoenix. In the whole, like, thing with all the pieces in the trade, they made sure they got Ty Harris. Because I can't remember what way the trade worked, but she ended up it was a 3-team trade, she got rerouted, and it was a non-negotiable. And I'm actually kind of surprised that the Fever pulled this one off. At the same time, it makes sense. It makes sense. She had her best season ever under Steph. Her stock is very low at the minute. It's not, like, I hate to say this, but this has not been a guards league. And if you look at where the money's going, there's not a lot of teams that have caps that are going to pay a backup point guard. And if the Fever get her for $500K or less, I'm cool with that money. I'm cool with that. Fuck it. I'm cool if we pay Beck Allen to play the 4. Like, I'm cool with just saying, as long as Natasha Howard doesn't walk through that door, I'm cool with Beck Allen. I'm cool with Maisha Hines Allen playing the 4. As long as it's not Natasha Howard. And you might be saying MHA is worse. No. MHA shoots. She shoots. There's a big difference. There is a big, big difference. I cannot stress that enough. There is a big, big, big difference between a player that shoots and a player that doesn't shoot. And yes, MHA makes crazy decisions. But I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. So I'm very high on this. It seems like a done deal. Ty Harris is there. And look, anything under 650K is, in this market's really good for a player of Ty Harris's level. And the fact is, she's come off a 4-point per game season where she's had surgery. Man, we might get her close to the minimum. And the closer to the minimum you get, this is the best backup point guard in the league. On paper, anyway. On paper, she seems like she should be the best backup point guard in the league. Maybe that isn't on a rookie deal. And the fact is, you're probably getting her close to a minimum based on what she did last season. Really, really good signing for Indiana. And I guess fair play to the front office.